Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Behind the Shield. It's me, James David, and in this episode, I've just come off work, so I'm a bit tired and a bit stressed. I work as a kitchen assistant for anyone who doesn't know, and I'm on my feet for hours at a time, and it can be quite demanding. But I wanted to do a video today and talk about sort of my comics and how my time working as a kitchen assistant also affected my idea on like teamwork and how communication is important and how I want to carry that into Tales of Stadendor. So, for anyone who doesn't know, I work as a kitchen assistant or chef of the line. Uh, I kind of switch between those roles depending on the demand and the place I'm working. So since I left school, that's kind of what I've been doing on and off, and it's been quite demanding a lot of the time. I've met a lot of interesting people. I've seen and helped create a lot of interesting dishes. There's been some great food as well, and I've met so many interesting people, which have sort of it changed my opinion on catering, but also it gave me like different insights into life and how kind of fortunate I've been, as well as helping me polish off and sharpen some of my own skills, which I wasn't able to do when I was growing up. So now that I sort of work in those sort of areas, it gives me, I wouldn't say an edge, but it gives me more insight into like creating food and service and how we see lots of things going on, but we never really see everything, going on behind the scenes and whatnot. So I'm really glad that it gave me more of a experience in that regard because now that I'm doing all these behind the scenes of Tales of Stadendor, I've never really been good at talking about myself and sort of putting myself out there. I mean, with social media, I can really like talk to you guys, but I'm still getting used to being so forward and promoting myself and even talking about my other social medias and whatnot. I still struggle promoting my Patreon and even doing sessions like this where I'm talking directly to the camera. I used to have a really bad lisp, so every time I read something or talk and record it, I'm always really self conscious that you can still hear it. And I mean, I don't know if anyone said anything in the audio books I've been doing, but maybe time will tell. Other than that, yeah, I've been working on trying to promote myself more to be more forward, to really put myself in the driver's seat of promoting the series as well as the YouTube channel. I'm trying to be more disciplined and make more YouTube videos so that the algorithm can help me and also I can promote my work, but also talk more about my inspiration. I think another thing about catering is how in D&D you have to work as a team, and in catering obviously you have to work as a really well organized team where communication is of paramount importance as well as confidence in your team members. So yeah, I'm still working on communication because I've communication difficulties, but I think like being part of a good team can be very helpful, and being able to really work on everything and how to and bringing something out of sorry, getting tongue tied. I was just talking about how essentially the team will work to either make this great meal in a kitchen or it will work to help tidy up afterwards. Sometimes I'm like an hour or so late. I get out an hour or so later than I normally do because I'm the one who usually cleans up the kitchen afterwards. But it can be quite a rewarding thing to see the whole kitchen cleared and ready to go once it's all been taken care of. So I kind of feel that same feeling when I do my comics and seeing all the sort of characters come to life. So, and that really, I don't know, I guess I feel really good about that. When it comes to developing the characters and showing off their dynamic in a group, it's still. I just touched my phone then, sorry about that. I I was just watching some videos on Facebook, but I I'm still working on the dynamic of the group in the comic. At the moment, it's just Zeist and Orin for anyone who hasn't been reading it. Uh, issue 1 is on Webtoon, so I strongly recommend if you can't subscribe to the Patreon, go look on Webtoons and you'll be able to see issue 1 up there. I'm halfway through issue number 2, so for the people who are subscribed to Patreon, you'll be able to see the in progress sketches of issue number 2 as well as the finished pages before anyone else does. I'm thinking of posting more of the issue number 2 pages onto Webtoons, either on a weekly or daily basis. Which one do you think I should do? Could you comment down below to let me know if you prefer weekly or daily? But yeah, I'm going to be working towards that in the future, and I'm kind of excited being halfway through issue number 2. It means I can start looking towards issue number 3. I want to keep the series going as long as I can, but I've got lots of stuff to write about, so fingers crossed you guys like it. Anyway, this won't be a very long video. I just wanted to say that after getting off a busy shift and after having some help from the other co-workers, from my other co-workers, I mean, it was good to get out of work and like be able to come home again. And I kind of think that with D&D, when sometimes you go on adventures, like with your fellow adventurers, you'll still think about the adventure you had even after it's over. And I kind of think that I hope that people will feel the same when, even after they've read one comic of Tales of Statendor, they'll still think about it a lot and think, oh, wow, that's such a great comic. But I will leave you guys all to judge whether Tales of Statendor is good or not. So I really hope you guys do like it. And I'm glad that you guys have subscribed to my channel. And yeah, I'm really grateful that you guys are all here. So I'm not going to do a really long video tonight, as I said, but I'm really grateful that you're all here, and I hope you've enjoyed this very short episode of Behind the Shield. I will be doing more videos in the future, so make sure you stay tuned and subscribe for more episodes. I'll see you next time.